This is Newsnight in color, the story of July 31st, 1968, with Warren Alney.
Good evening. President Johnson has asked the steel industry to hold the price line.
Equal opportunity employer.
Good evening, I'm Dave Michaels.
And I'm Scott Newell. After nearly 2...
Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles, a Chris Kraft television station. From Los Angeles, News 13, with Tim Malloy, Wendy Rutledge, Sports with Mike Chamberlain, and Mike McKay's weather.
Good evening and welcome to News 13. At the top of our news...
You're watching KBFX Fox 58. This is Fox News at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Meyer.
And I'm Ralph Bailey, topping our news at 10. Well,
expect the news first. This is Oklahoma's News Channel 4 at 10. It's one of the top consumer complaints in the country, getting billed for something you didn't want. Tonight, Brad Edwards goes in your corner with a warning.
From News 11, the Hunter Rowland Report with Lee Hunter and Ken Rowland, the Kentuckiana weather forecast with Linda Steele, and Mike James with sports.
Good evening. School attendance climbed again today in Jefferson County. 3/4 of the total projected enrollment showed up for...
This is News 8 at 11. With Pete Schulberg, Tracy Berry, meteorologist Jim Little with up-to-the-minute weather, and Scott Lynn with the latest in sports.
Good evening. There were more than a few scary moments tonight as a fire burned out of control at a school bus storage depot.
This is KLAS-TV, Channel 8. People you can count on to bring you closer to the people, the places, and the stories that matter to you. You're watching Channel 8's Eyewitness News at 11 with Gary Waddell and Paula Francis.
Good evening. The ex-wife of a man...
Live from South Florida's news station, WSVN 7. Sally Fitz and Rick Sanchez. This is 7 News at 10 o'clock.
When news happens, you'll see it happen on King 5. And now, with all the news for Western Washington, Gene Anderson and Mike James, Shelley Monahan's weather, and Tony Ventrella sports. This is King 5 News at 11.
The snow, at first a relief to flood victims, is now starting to melt.
You're watching Channel 25, Richland, Pasco, Kennewick. And this is News Center 25 with Cor Harlan and Tom Moore Sports. And now, News Center 25.
Good evening, everyone. The campaign trail brought Governor Gardner eye to eye with a program that's grown largely...
A fatal plane crash near a crowded New Jersey resort. Now from WWOR-TV, Reg Wells, Jennifer Valapi, and Sports with Matt Schwartz. This is News 9 Weekend. Good evening. Jennifer has the night off.
The 9 o'clock news with John Drury, Denise Cannon, and the WGN News team.
Good evening. Chicago police are still looking for 3 suspects tonight.
The award-winning 10 o'clock news with Nathan Roberts, Kim Singer, Rusty Roscoe, Jim Newman, Chuck Walsh, and Lynn Shackelford with sports.
Good evening, everyone. The Iranian crisis enters its 13th day tomorrow, and there's still no sign of any resolution.
The spirit of Arizona.
This is Channel 13 News Nightcast with Vic Caputo, Jerry Cartwright, Jimmy Stewart with weather, and Kevin McCabe on sports.
Feet, 2 feet.
From KPIX Channel 5, this is Eyewitness News at 6.
A 10-year-old boy is finally back with his family tonight after a hike in the woods turned into a long and scary night in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Good evening, searchers.
From Channel 4, WTAE-TV in Pittsburgh, this is Action News.
Good evening, everyone. It's a bitterly cold Christmas in Pittsburgh.
Serving Hamilton, Toronto, and the Niagara Peninsula. This is CHCH TV 11.
October 7th, 1982. At last, GO train service will be expanded to Hamilton, and the sod is turned for Hamilton's airport revitalization. Well, a very good soggy evening, everyone. I'm Dan McClain, and this is TV 11 Newsroom.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dick Meadows. On a bad, soggy evening, we have got lots of baseball. We've got plenty of track from Brisbane and some fine high school football in the rain.
You're watching WXIN TV, Indianapolis. Now, live from Fox WXIN 59, this is Indiana's most complete primetime news. Fox 59 Nightcast.
A grand jury investigation into Central State Hospital widens after another patient dies under suspicious circumstances. We've forgotten those stories when we come back.
You're watching Fox 59 Nightcast with Bob Donaldson, Caroline Thaw, sports with Brian Hammonds, and meteorologist Chris Wright.
Next on News 4, live at 6.
Gangs, drugs, guns. Some say it could be the beginning of a long, hot summer.
And
former Missouri Attorney General Bill Webster is caught in the midst of a lot of rumors. What's fact, what's fiction?
plus,
a new riverboat casino set to roll up the river, but some wonder if it will sink in its new location. Big story coverage straight ahead.
This is News 4, live at 6.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Gangs, drugs, and guns mixed for a violent past 24 hours on the streets of St. Louis. 7 victims were wounded in drive-by shootings.
Steve Jankowski reports police fear this might be the beginning of a violent summer. We'll have some answers on that and some more about the concern coming up in tonight's big story.
Julia Saunders, Larry Connors, meteorologist Trish Brown, and sports with Doug Vaughn. This is News 4, live at 6.
WATE TV 6, Knoxville. Taking you to where people live and news is made. This is TV6 Live Eyewitness News.
Good evening to you. I'm Sam Brown.
And I'm Ann Rollins.
You're watching WTBK Channel 26 Knoxville. And this is News Center 26 with Alan Denton, Brenda Birch, Topper Shutt, and Rusty Emson.
Good evening, I'm Brenda Birch.
And I'm Alan Denton.
One of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB.
1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things about Hawaii is wonderful KGMB. 1 1 of the good things
the KGMB studios in Honolulu, Hawaii, this is KGMB News Nightcast.
You're watching KTUU-TV, Alaska's news authority. And now, Alaska's #1 news team. John Tracy, Maria Downey, John Carpenter with sports, and Jackie Purcell with the weather. This is the Channel 2 News Hour.
Good evening. A father is on his way home tonight with the daughters he has not seen in nearly 4 years.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Gary Papa, Dave Roberts, and Jim Gardner.
Thursday night, a local college pays a last tribute to a student leader, and the mayor of Wilmington, Delaware, asks for a tax hike.
Thursday, May 8th, and tonight complaints that President Carter is opening our country to a relentless flood of Cuban refugees. The Pentagon defies demands to explain completely what happened in the Iran rescue mission and the Tito funeral in Yugoslavia.
Also tonight, a judge rules a former medical examiner was fired unjustly. Melanie Haller tells a rape story to the grand jury, A Night with Bob Hope, and Death of a Princess, a film that's caused an international incident.
In action sports, the Islanders go for the clincher and a major upset at Forest Hills.
And Carl Reiner directs a comedy, The Roast, on Broadway, and I'll have my review.
This is Channel 11 Action News with Pat Harper, Bill Jorgensen, Jerry Gerard, and the award-winning Action News team.
Good evening. Politicians from several states tonight are sharply criticizing President Carter's handling of the Cuban refugee problem.
This is Eyewitness News with Ernie Anastas, Roseanne Scamardella, and the Eyewitness News team.
A fear perhaps shared by millions of New Yorkers becomes reality.
From KOLN Lincoln and KGIN Grand Island, this is 1011 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone.
Live, local, late-breaking. Now, coverage you can count on. This is Channel 2 Action News at 6.
You are watching KCRG TV9 Cedar Rapids. And now, from your 24-hour news source, Bruce Owney, Edie Fawcett, John Campbell on sports, and meteorologist Denny Frary with tonight's weather. This is TV9 Eyewitness News at 6.
Okay, it says right here.
This is KOAT-7, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Now, Bill Sandifer, Trinette Ledford, Ed Lopez, and Joe Diaz with the area's #1 news source, Action 7 News.
Good evening, everyone. A storm system that swept southern New Mexico with near hurricane-force wind.
KOVR-TV, Stockton, Sacramento. Now, Northern California's fastest-growing news service from the Stockton Modesto News Center and our studios in Sacramento, this is Newswatch 13 at noon.
Continuing with our news now.
Written in black ink.
Investigators probing the background of the Stockton Elementary School gunman are making bizarre discoveries. And while most didn't, some Stockton parents brought their young kids back to school one day after the deadly shooting that left 5 youngsters dead.
For others, today was a time to remember those children who will never return to school. And in Miami, there may finally be an end to the violence in sight, although tonight was by no means quiet. We'll have those stories, all the news, on this Wednesday night, January 18th, 1989.
Live from Channel 2 and first in the Bay Area, this is the award-winning Teleblock News, the #1 primetime newscast in the country.
Good evening. I'm Elaine Corral.
And I'm Dennis Richmond.